MLB.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. Showing a little burst so far. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it's their fifth-year quarterback leading the charge.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Quick throw is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back now, pressure coming. He's going to run for it. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. He does it, touchdown! These guys take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, visitors nothing.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And if he replicated his game from last week, Kate, they'd win 9 times out of 10. Last week was just the odd case where a 4-touchdown game wasn't enough to do the job. I know he's focused on that one pick, not all the scores he threw. I'd focus on all the good he did and try to reach those same heights right here.
2nd and 6. At the 28-yard
Throwing off the play fake. That throw behind his intended target. Not a must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Come out throwing. Oh, he loses the football. Panthers pick this one up. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So holding on the offense, Brock, and a quick declination from the defense. That turnover will stand. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Rolling from the gun here. he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-point game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play of these drives, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. On 1st down, they'll run. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
San Antonio, 1st down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Right side, quick pass, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Third down from the gun. That's cut for the first. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys have taken the first quarter lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And his guys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Carolina offense headed out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. He's got a man left, and he's brought down after a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Finds him on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Brown. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Brown again. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back gets the handoff. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Pass complete to Walker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Prime Time. Still anybody's game here in the early goings. More from this one right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They're going play action. Fires right away, but incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And this is another incompletion.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Completed over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
In trouble now, and the ball is out. Scooped up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He completes it in traffic. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today.
And he gets in. Touchdown! These guys turn the fumble into 6. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Panthers set to take the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll work against the blitz. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down, Panthers.
Back to throw now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Give on second, it's Brown. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. That's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Looking now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Finds a man right side. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And coming off their 2nd red zone touchdown of this game, Brock. Make it 2 of 3 so far now. They will take that percentage every week if they can.
Yeah, championship-level teams, Kate, are usually 75%. I know that's a C+ in school, not very good, but that's championship football.
Yeah.
2 of 3, they're starting to near that mark.
And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Handoff on 2nd and short. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Throw completed out to the left. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Panthers.
Pass play coming here. Gets it to him on the screen. He's out in the clear. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All set now. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hand out to the back. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's 11. San Antonio. 1st down. 1st and goal.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion. Nothing set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one fired in there, complete. And he's going to get caught up after a gain of maybe a yard, so they're going to be stuck with 2nd and 14.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys both racing them to the halftime locker room.
Hey, we talked to enough coaches over the years. And find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me good, creative quarterback. One that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his own.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys stretch their lead to 21. After the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Throwing from the gun here. Hits him on the end route. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
They go play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Happy time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Carolina in punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out. And indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Their offense running back out now. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here. They're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's good for a San Antonio first down.
Throwing here just before halftime. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. All right, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. And here's the Cowboys wideout. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Cowboys come away with a 4-point victory. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And it's the Jaguars quarterback. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Jaguars keep their playoff hopes alive. They move back to 500 at 7-7 with the win. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is the Commanders' running back. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Now pressure coming. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Cut for big yards on the right side. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Heads out on the bootleg. That one's complete, right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now, they need 7. He's going to throw it. Dump off cut by his back. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Putting a receiver in motion. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And
he'll throw off the play fake. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
now 2nd and 10.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. throw here, third down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Now the field goal unit runs on for its second try tonight. From the right hash, a 49-yard look.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Now come out throwing. Completed over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Just a yard left to go on second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Give now to the running back. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
40-yard line. A gain of a yard.
He keeps it himself. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
He's dropping back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Third down.
Setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, what's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ball taken in at the 36. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The home teams ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day? Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass too, and that D tackle just got it done.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. New set of downs from 37.
And the San Antonio first down. First and 10 at the
Marking on first down. Throw left side, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's 16 yards on that play. And that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's some good work to help reset those chains.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. into the hands of Walker. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still second down.
Here comes 2nd and 3 following the penalty. Looking to throw here. Throws caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route.
And he's in for the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys grow their lead yet again. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Carolina offense headed out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Brown on the inside give. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We've set it downs from 37. To throw here on 1st down. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He completes it in traffic. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Full quarter to go. Do they feel like they got to make their move now? They are going for this. They're going for this. Big strike downfield to Coleman. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. We've set it downs for him from the 31. They are throwing it again. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
He's going to throw it again. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Panthers.
In the red zone on 1st. This is thrown towards the defender instead, and he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again to throw on 2nd. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
The play fake, he'll throw. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers make it an 18-point game.
31. Visitors 17.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. That outruns their offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left. So they're going to try to grow it even further. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Completed to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And that is a touchdown. These guys keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys continue piling on to this lead.
Visitors 17.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return starts at the 3. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Panthers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Throwing now on 1st down. Finds the in route complete. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a shotgun hand up to Brown. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game because this one's quickly mocked up, too. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This is brought in by Coleman, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll throw here on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up. Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the gun, again to Brown. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. I'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throw here, third down. He's in trouble and gets blocked out again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
To the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He has just taken a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Fourth and forever coming up. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Quick to the left. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in San Antonio. These guys, moments away from win number 12. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back-to-back carries here. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They give it to him again. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That's a pickup of 4 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. What a game for our winners as we bid you farewell from San Antonio.